Hello and welcome to Quick Trick by Trickster Games. My name is Rick, and today we will be discussing the series finale of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That being said, be warned that there will be major spoilers for The Falcon and the Winter Soldier as well as upcoming Marvel projects. With that out of the way, let's dive right in. Okay, so that was an awesome season finale. Let me start by saying that Sam's new suit just looks amazing, man. The live action suit is a great translation of the comics variant of Sam's Captain America suit. It's like it leapt from the pages of the comics to the screen, man, and it's just so awesome, which as a comic reader myself, I really appreciate. The suit must really be hard to clean though, since a large part of the suit is white. So I'd imagine when he's flying around, he gets dirty and stuff. He gets a lot of dirt and dust and grime in it. So it must be terrible to clean. But it really looks good. So it's a trade-off. One thing to say about the suit though, Sam must never fight a Wakandan. Since you know that they have some failsafe like they did Bucky's arm on that, right? So if you're like flying around and fighting Wakandan armies, they would have like some dude who's saying, "Oh, disengage wings," and then you'll just fall off of the sky, and that would be bad. So don't fight Wakandans with Wakandan technology. Anywho, the finale starts out strong with an amazing action sequence. It takes place right where we left off on episode 5, which is the GRC takeover by the Flag Smashers. Sam's use of his new vibranium suit was just awesome. I like the parts where he used it as a tortoise shell when he was on that bridge and he shielded from that helicopter that's gonna fall on him. That was awesome. I also like the scene when he was fighting Carly and he used it as an anchor to anchor himself to the ground. That was just an awesome move. I also like the sequences with Walker and Carly. It was awesome because it showed the difference between Walker and Carly with their fighting styles. You can see that Walker received more training, like a military fight training kind of deal, right? And Carly was just like street fighting, but she was faster. And you can see that the choreography on that fight was just spot on. It was really great. I also like the part where Bucky was riding a motorcycle and he had to jump to one of the Flag Smashers. That was really badass. So all in all, the fighting in this episode was really great. Another thing that I liked about this episode is how they resolved Isaiah Bradley's story by restoring his place in history. The resolution felt organic and not forced at all, right? I wish I could see more of the character, like with flashbacks between him and the Winter Soldier during the Korean War, to actually see his heroism in action, right? You know, see him in all of his glory days, right? It would have been awesome to see that. I also like how Sam took charge and made the politicians see the effects of their actions on how the GRC affects the people, mainly the people that were displaced because of the blip. The way that Sam handled that was so awesome, right? He didn't claim to know or even say that he's an expert on the subject. He just wanted the politicians to show a little compassion towards their fellow humans, right? He wanted them to be better so that people wouldn't have to suffer. So yeah, that sequence was handled well, and I really like that. Then there was the scene where Zemo gets to complete his mission of killing all of the super soldiers. Not all of them, but you know, most of them. He got to complete the mission using his butler, even though he was stuck in the raft. I really would have loved to see more of Zemo, but I guess Marvel is saving him for something down the road, you know. Thunderbolts. Sorry about that. One of my favorite moments was John Walker's character arc. After episode 5's post-credit scene showed him making his homemade shield, like the MCU version of the 5-minute craft videos, you know, the one that shows you how to make like stuff but really doesn't give you instructions on how to do it. You know the one, right? Anyway, after seeing that, I was afraid that they were gonna make him go full psychotic and just rampage around New York to avenge his friend, Lamar Hoskins. But Walker had a Captain America moment, which I just love, when he was presented with a choice between saving the hostages on the armored car or going after Carly. It was simply brilliant the way Wyatt portrayed the anguish on Walker's face as he had to make the choice. But he made the right choice, which was really awesome. Anywho, the finale was amazing. I liked the twists and turns it took to tell its story and tie in the loose ends that it created, while opening doors for future properties like Captain America 4 maybe, or maybe Young Avengers, right? That said, we need to talk about the power broker. I was really hoping that they just used Sharon Carter as a red herring, but sadly, it wasn't. I guess they just didn't know where to take the character after the romance angle of Civil War fell through. I guess she would make a good villain for the second season if we do see one, or maybe on Captain America 4, I don't know. I just wish that she would have a character arc, or a redemption arc rather, so that she can redeem herself and prove that she's really a good person, you know. With all that, we can definitely say that the finale was an awesome wrap-up to the tale of how Sam realized that he was worthy of the mantle of Captain America all along. The series as a whole was a great adventure. It really was. It had its highs and its lows. I love that the series tackles the issues that matter and handled it really well, and it doesn't come off as preachy. It was awesome to see a bit of the darker side of the MCU, you know, the part filled with secret experimentation, clandestine operations, and disavowalment, right? That's awesome, because I could see that in like a lot of movies like Bourne, but you didn't really expect to see it in the MCU, so that's awesome. I really hope to get another season of this series, or at least a continuation of Sam's story as Captain America, which I guess will be now called Captain America and the Winter Soldier, which will really be confusing because there is a movie with that same title, right? But anyways, this is it for me. Thank you very much for watching or for listening. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. We will try to publish more videos as we find more topics to talk about. We'll probably resume the review sections or the review recap things once Loki picks up in June. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you once again. Bye-bye!